Hi there everyone, Brian here from Touring Plans. I am at All-Star Movies Resort here in Walt Disney World. As you can see, there's a big creepy Jack-in-the-Box guy there and the big Fantasia broom right behind me. And I am going to show you my room. It is right here, number 5903. This is a preferred room, so I'm in building 5 right by the pool, which is behind the trees. You'll have to trust me on that one, I guess. I am only here one night, so I decided to splurge and go for the preferred room, which cost me a whopping $124.80 with my annual pass discount, so I'll take that. Now, instead of just showing you around the room this time, I decided that I wanted to go a little more in depth. So this will be a little bit longer, but we're also going to talk about the things that I do like and dislike about this room. We do have another just video room tour without anybody talking, nobody pointing at their face, of these newly remodeled rooms, and all of the rooms at All-Star Movies are now remodeled. Popping up right there on my head is that video if you'd prefer to watch that. I understand. Without further ado, this is the room. This is, like I said, one of the newly remodeled rooms. All vinyl flooring, one bed right there. The other bed is back here behind this. It is a Murphy style fold down bed. I'll show you that fold down in just a minute. I should probably say I slept here last night. I got in at like 12:30 or so at night, so wasn't really feeling up to filming then. So if the bed and stuff looks a little messy, sorry. So let's just start over here. Ignore my suitcase and stuff in the corner there. So this is the way these are all designed now. These are, the Pop Century rooms are just like this, All-Star Movies are just like this. If you prefer the old style, 2 beds, a little more in your face at Disney, not just that picture, and there's another one back here that's really cool. Then you will want All-Star Sports. Those have the older style. So starting here at the table, I do really like this. I like these chairs too. The upholstery is of course sports themed, but they're nice and heavy. Like they're not flimsy chairs by any means. This fold down bed, might as well jump right into it. Basically all you gotta do, you move these chairs out of the way here, grab a handle and pull, and that's it. The table, everything just kind of folds down on its own. And it just kind of buckles under there and becomes the base for the bed, which isn't the quietest thing coming down. But this is the bed. It is not as thick a mattress as that one. So it is not quite as comfortable, but it is loads better than like the sofa bed. And I love that little Huey, Dewey, and Louie dreaming about old cartoons, I guess. I think that is the best piece of art in the room. Unfortunately, you only see it if you have 3 or 4 people in here and are using this bed. And to put it back up, you just reverse it. And voila, it's back to a table again. Now, a couple things that I really like about this room. I actually like the look of it. I understand some people think it's not Disney enough. I get that. I do wish they actually had some more other than just, you know, some artwork. But I think it looks a lot nicer. It's easier to keep clean. And the extra space afforded by having that bed out of the way. Even if like kids are sleeping in it and you just take the pillows off and put it up when they're not in the bed, it creates so much more walking room. Makes the room feel a lot bigger, because these value rooms can get pretty small when you have 4 people in them. Another thing I like is the lighting. Just that there's a lot of it. I mean, it's bright in here. I think that's some of the reason when you see pictures of these rooms, they look very sterile because they're super duper bright. They have this giant globe light thing here that's kind of blinding actually when you stare at it. That's the switch right by the door here, but you see turning that off already, it makes a huge difference because that sucker's bright. But then a lot of the other is a little more decorative. There's these kind of fancy looking lights on this picture. There is over the headboard lighting. Even over here on where the coffee maker is, there's lighting, and there's kind of accent lighting up there. So this side of the room here, we've got the dressers. I'm not sure why that one's a different color. Doesn't really make any sense. In there is where you would find the safe. One nice thing here is this is a bigger safe, it seems like, than those wall safes are. Like you could actually get like a pretty good sized laptop in there. There's shelves, 2 more shelves for space down there. Right here is where we have the coffee maker. It's one of the Cuisinart pod, about that big. They slide in there. And then in here is kind of all your coffee making needs. They have the coffee, some tea, some decaffeinated, both individually wrapped cups and lids. We're getting rid of straws, but we're still okay with all of this stuff. I don't get it. Then they have the beverage chiller down there with the clear front, which I like because I do tend to leave my drinks in there and forget that they're there. Another thing I really like about this room is the power outlets. You can see the two of them here, one there, that have the 2 plugs, 2 USBs. Well, on the bed, there's also 2 more. There's one there and one on that side. So just with those, you're talking 8 plugs and 8 USBs. I mean, that's enough for most families. Plus there's also 2 plugs there you can use if you really need to, 2 in the bathroom and 2 over by the door there that you can get to, even though I'm not sure where you would put stuff. But what I really like here is that even on this side, they have this little tiny mini stand with a little cubby. As someone who wears glasses, when I go to bed, I need somewhere to put them. I also like to read before I go to sleep, so I like somewhere to put my book. This is my side of the bed. And a lot of times in rooms, there's just nothing over here. I end up putting my glasses on the floor, and I don't like it. I love that they have that little thing there. It's one of those little touches that you don't notice until you need it, and then you're like, oh, there's nothing there, you know? Okay, now something I do not like about this room, this door. It's not that it exists, love that it's there and separates the bathroom, but it's this barn style door that just slides here. And it's not a pocket door, doesn't go in there, it's just on the outside. Well, what happens? One, this is me getting up in the morning, trying to be quiet, not waking the family. That's not the most quiet door. Plus, if I can get the camera all the way over there, I can't really, but the light gets in through there. So if someone is sleeping right there, that bathroom light is still going to disturb them. I understand why they do it. It's just a space thing. And this one is better than some. It has kind of little restrictors on it, so you can't really smash it against the side, but it does thump still. Over here, we've got iron hair dryer, the kind of makeshift closet with just some hangers in it. Again, useful for most people. I don't really need anything more than that. And then the bathroom, also very, very bright, just lights everywhere. I love the accent lighting around the mirror. No full-size mirror in here. This is the only mirror, in fact, that you get. There's also no like under sink shelving, which I don't know why. Oh, now this is, you can see by the shower here, this is a wheelchair accessible room. So I don't know if there would normally be shelving there. And then the shower, like I said, this isn't the typical shower because this is a handicap accessible room, but I do like it has kind of a rainmaker there, and then the handheld one. And then there are the bolted to the wall H2O products, which are still nice. One last thing, the TV, one very big TV, 55 inch, I believe, 55, 56 range, and it's pretty close to the bed, so much more than you need. But one thing I also noticed, it is on this hinge, so you can not only pull it a little bit away from the wall, but you can turn it pretty far, ooh, or bang it into the wall, I suppose. And oh, I must have hit the on button as I was doing that. So if you want to point it at the beds, well, there you go. Now we get some background music, I guess. Not sure where the on button was there, but I bumped it. I like this room. If you are looking for a more value-conscious vacation, I would definitely recommend these over the standard rooms, just because of this setup and the extra space it gives you. And you get some eating space. I mean, there's only 2 chairs, so I guess not everybody can sit there. But there is, you know, at least extra space in here. But overall, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed my night here. And now on to another resort, but thank you very much for watching, and be excellent to each other.